Hi guys, and welcome back to Arsenal Army, and welcome back to another transfer news video. So Arteta has come out recently and said that he wants to get his business done early in the transfer window, as we're looking to improve to a 90-point tally next season, and hopefully that's enough to win the league. So the first player I've seen that we've been linked to is Ferdi Karaoglu. He is a left back primarily, but also can play right back, so he's versatile. That fits Arteta's system. He's only 24 and he plays for Fenerbahce. So with this player, of course, I haven't watched him that much. I don't watch the Turkish league, but one of my good mates is a Fenerbahce fan and also a Tottenham fan. And he was talking to me about him and said if we do sign this player, he would be very upset because he's a very talented guy. So only positive news I'm hearing about him. He's both-footed and he is very similar, I've heard, to Zinchenko, but apparently without all the mistakes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Zinchenko if we carry on pursuing him. We have originally, apparently, by the Turkish media, said we bid for him £20 million, but that has been rejected. And we're going to go in with an improved offer of 25 million, with that 5 million being on add-ons. So this is one to watch for the future. So we know in one point in this transfer window that we're going to sell Ramsdale, I believe. Obviously, don't know how much for or where he's going to go yet, but he will be leaving. So we are looking for a second choice keeper to come in for him. A player that we've been linked to recently is a player called Justin Bieler. He plays for Feyenoord and we value him around £10 million. So he's 26, and what I've read about him, he's very good with his feet. His distribution is his key factor. His shot stopping not so great, a very similar profile to Raya in a way, I believe. It also didn't get that many clean sheets this season, with I think having 8 in the last 17 games or something around that. So I'm not going to read too much into it because of course I haven't really watched him play, but what I've been reading about him, very impressive with his feet, just maybe needs to improve on the shot stopping. So it'll be an interesting one to watch out for. Then the last thing I really heard about was that Benjamin Sesko, a player that I made a video on a few days ago. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch it. He is going to decide his future, I believe, after the Euros, which is going to be a case for many players. Arsenal players leaving the club and possibly Arsenal players that are going to come into the club. Everything's going to really happen after the Euros. So that's going to be when it all heats up a little bit. But he said he's going to make his decision after the Euros. And not only that, Leipzig want to keep him. I don't really believe they want to sell him. They're going to offer him a new contract to see if he accepts it. But talking about the player, we know I've made a video, and I'm sure a lot of other creators have made videos on him by now. He's a fast, very tall, can finish. He's very both-footed, and he's a finisher, which is really important. That's something we do need. We value him around £64 million. But anything that happens, any movement that happens with him will be after the Euros. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once I hear more transfer news, I'll bring it to you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.